Okay, what we're going to do here is we're going to look at 3 arpeggio shapes for dominant 7 arpeggios. The first one is an A7 arpeggio. What I'm going to play here is the 5th fret on the E, 4th, 7th on the A, 5th, 7th on the D, 6th on the G, 5th on the B, 8th on the B, 5th on the top E, and 9th. That's our arpeggio for that, which we play over this chord. Then the next chord is going to be a D7. So what we're essentially doing is playing over a 12 bar. And I'm going to play 5th on the A, 4th on the D, 7th, 5th, 7th, 7th, 5th, 8th. And then over the E chord, I'm going to use a C-shaped one. I'm going to be playing 7th on the A string, 6th on the D, 4th on the G, 7th on the G, 5th on the B, 4th on the top E, 7th on top E. Now those are the arpeggios. But before we start trying to play these kind of ideas, we need to just work on very small little sections. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to concentrate on, say, the G and D strings. I'm going to see what I've got available to me from those arpeggios. So for the A, I've got this C sharp, or the 3rd of the A, on the G string. The 7th and 5th frets, the A and the G, against this. When the D comes in, I've got 7th, 5th and 7th, which is root, 7th and 5th. So I can kind of hear. If that makes sense, I can sort of articulate between those two chords. And then when it comes to the E chord, I have the 7th fret, the 4th fret, and the 6th fret. So if you can hear that. Now you can phrase this any way you like, so I'm just going to plop on a little backing track and just play briefly over the top of it, doing these things. And you can see how you can do bends. We can bend, instead of going backwards and forwards with things. So let's have a little listen, try it out. just with 2 strings there, I can articulate and play my way through the changes of those chords on a 12 bar. And that's just with 2 strings and a small section of an arpeggio. We could then do this with each of the other ones and look through each one, but that's a challenge for you to see if you can do. I'll just show you one other one, which is top E and B string. You could take an A7 arpeggio here, and then you can move down to a D7 arpeggio. There, back to the A7. Move out for the E. D. Now some of the eagle-eyed amongst you might notice that this lick is it's in a different key, but it's very similar to a play out section at the end of Surfing with the Alien by Joe Satriani. So there you go. The Satch uses it, so you may find that it's equally as cool now.